Welcome back, welcome back. Blue plays Revolutionary Idea, develops military theory, and takes Marlene and elects Marlene. And disbands swordsmen and builds cavalrymen and adopts the tactic. So it didn't need to build the other cavalrymen, but I guess it made her strongest, which is probably a good thing to go for in this game. So yellow does not play an event or war or anything interesting. Takes Air Force, plays Revolutionary Idea, develops Air Force, increases population, and builds one. He doesn't feel comfortable doing a war here, which is interesting, or he doesn't have one. I mean, 52's not that much. Blue has 12, basically, which means 5, 10, almost. Can almost fulfill this tactic again. Oh no, can fulfill it again with Marlene. And that would have been 3, 6, 8, 16 more, 53. Yeah, so that would have beat yellow there. And yellow didn't know if Air Force was going to come out, so I might have been able to do that. Same with blue. I mean, maybe yellow's waiting to see where Air Force lands because it didn't come out. But even so, I think, let's see if I take this tactic. Okay, I'm stronger, but I can fulfill this again pretty easily too. And if I had all the units here, I would be gaining 2 plus 3 is 5, 6. Plus 6 is 12, plus 13 is 25, which is 63. So I can get to 63. I'm not sure what yellow can really do. Can finish Manhattan Project, get to 65, maybe upgrade something. Manhattan Project is 14. So really both of these go to that. You have 2 left over, plus 4 is 6. Then you can upgrade. You can get like 3 more strength in some way. Or maybe another different tactic, I guess. But that wouldn't be good. So 3 more strength plus 6, you get a 60. 68. And then get to 63 without really trying too hard. It'd be 1, 2, 3. And then I could definitely pull more stuff over there. So he really can't do a war here. Plus I have Himeji Castle, so I don't think there's much chance that yellow can do a war. So in terms of politics, I can't do a war either. Have these 2 impacts. Competition's not good yet. There's still a chance I could get better with professional sports, but I'm starting to wonder about that. Impact of Wonders is okay, but not great. I'm also weakest. So Refugees is in here, it could come out. And I would lose a population in 3 culture for that, which is bad. I think a different problem also is that the age is going to end. I'm going to lose my population, and emigration could come out as well. I'm not sure anyone's going to, well, I guess yellow probably is going to play an event here. I don't think blue will if I get stronger, so let's just skip politics. We want to copy this tactic. Okay, so we are not weakest, just good for refugees in this situation. Now, one thing I don't think it's super important just based on what we just looked at, but one of the ideas I had was that I wanted to minimize the number of cards that I took from the card row so that Air Force would not come out for blue to take, thinking that yellow would do a war against the person that didn't get Air Force if it did happen to come out. But I don't think there's really too much to worry about. They can only get to 68. I can get into the 60s pretty easily, so there's not a lot of culture change in that situation. So I'm not super worried about that. I definitely need internet. Do I definitely need it? I guess I don't know that I definitely need it. It's only 13 culture. Huh. I mean, 13 culture is 13 culture, I suppose. Empire State would be... Uh, 16, I think. It's 8 per, right? Yeah. So it'd be 16 because I have science and resources. I don't have the most culture production, and I don't have the most food. I'd have to do some work to get the most food, and I'm not the strongest. So that's really not that much better. It is definitely less civil actions, though, which is helpful. I think civil service makes sense here, though. And with 2 actions left, I think I had thought that could be good. So I have 18 science, which I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it. Professional sports, and then I'll have 11 left. So maybe satellites, or I don't know, one of these military things, maybe, I guess maybe movies. But professional sports would help me improve the internet cheaply. So if instead of urban growthing that I took engineering, then I only have 15. I don't have enough for both. So that's not good enough. And then I also have this immigration problem. Like, not big problem, but slight problem. I think I can fix that by doing... so now, in this situation, blue could play an event now. And be stronger. So that's not great. It also takes a card away from me. So we could pull that one off and build one of those with, no. So now we don't need to be worried about immigration and losing a population. Do we really care that much about losing a population? I'm not so sure, really. If it did happen to come out, I don't think it'd be that big of a deal in this situation. We just lose one of these. What are we going to do with all these resources? We have 22. 14 go here. No, 14 minus 4. 10 go here. So we have 22 left. We can go here twice somehow. Without engineering, that's kind of hard. So what if we built 2 stages of this? So now we have 3 stages to build, plus discover professional sports and build 2. Increase pop once, and then tear something down to make the other population, this one, to get that. Yeah, that would work. So 17 resources, is that enough to cover it? It should be, with urban growth and everything. We do lose 2 culture from Bill Gates here. So if we wanted to do it this way, we'd build one stage here, and then next turn we'd have 4 to finish it, 1 to develop professional sports, 1 increase population, and then I guess tear it off of to bring that swordsman down, and then build 2 professional sports. And that would be all of these actions. And that would get this up to 24, which is pretty good. And I think I have my math right. We'd have 21, 25 basically, minus only 12. So that's 13. Ooh, is that not enough? I think that was not enough. Let's double check. So 21 here. And it's going to take 8 to finish this after Engineering Genius, so 21 minus 8 is 13. That's not enough for 2 of these. So I guess urban growth... going up here only produces 2 resources, and urban growth gives 4. So in this situation, we have 22 plus 4 is 26, plus 4 is 30. 14 here. So there's 16 left, which is enough for 2 of these. And we have more actions this way, so we can do other stuff if we need to. The downside to this is immigration. We could lose this population, which would make it harder to move it over into professional sports, like slightly harder, but that's fine, and it might not hit. Blue might not play an event, yellow likely would play an event, and then we'll play an event on our turn. Hopefully we have an impact that makes sense. And that would be that. And if for some reason he has a war, we have 17 resources. We don't finish this. We already invested 2, which I guess kind of sucks. But it might be fine. But we have 17, and I don't remember what we said, but it'd be 5, 8, 9. So 9, we'd have 8 left, which is actually enough to still finish it. So that should be fine. Okay, so let's end the turn like this. I don't think we're going to use this tactic. We're not going to use a war for sure. And impact of competition, we'll see how that goes, but we're almost positively not using this. So we'll get rid of that. Population, we're even. Technology, we're behind, and I don't think we'll catch up. So Air Force did show up. So blue may take it, although blue cannot develop it, and it would be most of blue's actions, so might not benefit them too much.